Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to start by acknowledging the parents in the gallery, the mums and the dads and the carers who've come here today because many of you tell me that you are fighting a battle that sometimes seems so big, so foreign, because it's new to so many of us, so insurmountable, a battle for the health of our kids, for the safety of our kids, and importantly, for their happiness. In particular, I want to acknowledge Rob Evans. Thank you, Rob, for your bravery and sharing your story today. I know Liv would have been 17 on Monday, and our heart breaks for you, but thank you for using her story to advance a very important cause today. I want to thank also the school principals that are here today. Hi, John. I also want to thank the social media influencers who are harnessing these apps for good, organisations like UNICEF who are present, and importantly, very importantly, the young people, so many young people here who are participating in this important conversation. And I want to thank the team from 36 Months who have so impressively harnessed the collective power of parents right across this country with more than 114,000 signatures with this simple call to action. In order to safeguard their digital future, we think 13-year-olds should take another 36 months to get to know themselves before the world does. Hear, hear. Rob, Michael, they are the founders of 36 Months. Two guys committed to the future of their kids, campaigning for all kids and for a generation whose childhoods have been upended. I didn't want to just sign their petition. When I met with them, I wanted to give them a voice here, where the laws are made and where hopefully we can have a broader influence and commit to solutions. We must act, because this is one of the most important issues of our time, because we are witnessing a deprogramming of childhoods. Play-based development, critical play-based development being eroded to a large extent by phone-based activity. An alarming increase in anxiety and depression in young people that has taken pace with the uptick of mobile phones and in particular social media apps. From 2008 to 2022, rates of self-harm nearly doubled for girls aged 15 to 19 and tripled for girls aged 14 and under, according to the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare. The Headspace National Youth Mental Health Survey found that more than half of young people, 57%, believe their mental health is getting worse, with 42% citing social media as the main cause of that decline. This is young people saying that. Data released just today in The Lancet found that mental ill health in young people in Australia has risen by 50% in the last 15 years. 50%. And one of the reasons for that is technology, according to Lancet. Now, as a mum of teenagers, 3 teenagers, this is a subject very close to my heart. And I must admit that when my kids were little, I said, I won't be one of those parents that lets their kids on social media. That won't be me. But of course, fast forward a few years and I'm eating my words, but I know that I am not alone. A New South Wales health report recently showed that 93% of parents are trying to get their kids off apps, so we must help them. How do we allow our kids to use these mobile phones, these apps, for the tools that are very important in their world? They are part of social connection. They're part of how they learn. So how do we balance that with keeping them safe, protecting them from social media apps that are incredibly harmful, media apps that prey on vulnerability, that take a 13-year-old girl going through a critical stage of development, figuring herself out, making her measure her sense of self-worth through likes and shares and flame emojis at 13, giving her apps to make her skin look better, her teeth look straighter, to tell her she'll look thinner that way, subjecting her to the scrutiny of strangers to judge her, collecting her data and feeding that into an algorithm that takes her down a wormhole of despair. You know, we've all heard these stories. It's dreadful, it's bad, and it's bad for boys too. We are seeing pornography, boys are exposed to pornography before they hit puberty. There are so many issues. I'm running out of time. I could talk for hours, but I want to say we must support this. We need to give parents a circuit breaker. We need the New South Wales government to lean on their federal counterparts to bring about important change. We need to stop having talk fests. We need action. Parents deserve it, and we owe it to them.
I think